always a project. Down here in the bilge area, a little bit dirty. So the last time we took the boat out, we took out Sunny Daze. Notice we had a hole. And here's the hose right here. Should be able to see the hole right there. So, pretty easy project. 2 clamps. One clamp which attached to the bilge pump. And another clamp which attached to the outlet. So just took off those 2. There is a little connector or a little thing right there. Hold it up. So I'm going to snip that right now. Fun. You can spend enough money on boats when you really need to, but this is just a hose. Okay, this is the old bilge pump hose. I've taken the clamp off one of these already. It's 5 feet long, and as I showed you earlier, it has a crack in it. I want to change this up. I don't want to just put on a standard bilge pump hose. I want to use this stuff. It was more expensive, but it's a true water hose, more in keeping with what you use on a boat. So I'm going to use that instead. I've already transferred one of the clamps over, so I'm going to put on this hose instead. The thing I like about it is that it's clear, so I'll be able to see, you know, if any obstructions or if debris starts to build up in the hose, and I can just unclamp it and put a new, clean it out, make sure it's clean, and put it back on. But I like the idea of it being clear, so that's what I'm doing right now. I'm going to put on the new bilge pump hose. Okay, I've got it installed now. And I used brand new stainless steel clamps. Also, so I got rid of the old clamps. So, also I shortened the distance. I don't know if you can see the finished to the outlet, but it's much cleaner. New clamps for the bilge pump. Just a simple project, just like all projects. Little headaches, but nothing bad. Cost of the project, hose was a little over $2 a foot. I got 5 feet, I used 4 feet. So I did have a waste of 1 foot. The clamps I had in stock, they're stainless steel. So really the cost was just $12 for the hose. Nice. This is my current project. I had a captain seat, or a pedestal seat, which I use, and it had the wooden base and wooden backing, and it had rotted on Sunny Daze, so it was time to get a new one. So I ordered the boat seat on the right. Pretty standard. It was like $35 or so. And the thing I liked about it was, actually it was $35, and then I did get this at Walmart, just like the Bimini top that I got it at Walmart. What I liked about this and what I saw in the specs was that the base, instead of wooden, now is plastic. So plastic will break, but at least it won't rot. So this is where mine had broken right here, where it attached to the wood. So this came all put together. So it came right out of the box, just like that. I just have to take the 4 screws, attach it to the pedestal, ready to go. It does come with this little backing right here, which I can take off. It's just on there to protect it. Now this boat, I also went in and got 2 jump seats. And this is one of them. It's already put together. It doesn't come put together. It comes in this box. That's the way it's shipped to you when you pick it up. And it's really not a problem, and I'm going to show you how to put it together. I put it together wrong the first time, so I don't want you to go through what I went through, having to take it apart, put it back together. So I want you to see how it goes together correctly the first time. The other thing that I liked about this jump seat, just like the seat that we have right here on the right side, this one here also, they don't use, this is plastic, this is plastic, the entire base is plastic. And this is how it's constructed. What you're going to do is you're going to take this piece together, and then this piece goes on, then this black piece down here on the bottom goes on, and the last thing you do is put the base on. It all just slides together, and once you've got it all put together, then there's screws to just hold everything in place. But I'm going to show you how I did it. Like I said, I did it incorrectly the first time. I forgot to put, or I didn't put the black piece in first. You have to get that in before you put the base. That's what I did wrong. But it's pretty easy. Anybody can do it. So new seats for sunny days. Okay, here's the box that it comes in. It says, do not use sharp instrument. Well, you got to use a razor blade. Come on. But all you have to do is just have to be careful. Just to open it up. Right along here, and then across here, and then open it up. I'll show you what I'm talking about. All right, so here it is. I've opened up those 4 flaps. That's all you have to, all the cutting you have to do. Cut there, cut there, cut there, open it up. This is the way it comes. Now, what I do, instead of try to pull it out, just turn it upside down and let it fall, let it just settle out on its own. Be there to catch it so it doesn't fall. Okay, so here are all the pieces. I can tell right now, that's the front piece right there. It's square, it's rectangular. This right here, you've got a square edge. You have a square edge and you've got an angled edge. So the square edge goes to the front, so that's my right side. Okay, this is my other side. Square edge goes to the front, angled to the back. So that's my left. This piece right here is the front. So what they say is just set them, you can just kind of hold them both up with your hands and then slide the piece down. Okay, now the piece is in place. Fit in right there. Fit in right there. You see how it's constructed? I wouldn't call it a honeycomb, but it's got several squares. Each of those squares is about 2 inches by 3, so that's pretty strong. Okay, so the last thing is I'm going to slide the back end here and here. Once again, make sure you've got the angled. The angled is the back. The square is the front. If you've got the angled at the front, you've done it wrong. Make sure you've got the angled at the back. And of course, the seat back's going to be on this side right here. Okay, I've just done it partially. So you can see I've just started it. Once again, cushion to the front. So I've just started it. You want to try to do it simultaneously. I do have it down on the deck right now. So now I'm just going to push it down the rest of the way. I actually did that with one hand. So it's essentially put together right there. I haven't put the screws to it yet. Okay, here is the cushion that fits right here. You're going to say, oh, it doesn't fit. It does. You've got a little notch right here. A little notch. So put the notch in like that. Okay, and then you can just push it down. It'll fit into place. It'll kind of just push into place. It's very nice. Takes a little bit of effort, but not much. So this one is now assembled. like the other one. So I just now have to go back and put in these screws. I have gone ahead and turned it over so you can see where the screws go. There are 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4 in each of the corners, and then 2 for this cross piece right here. So with those screwed into place, this chair will be complete. As things are with most projects, you're kind of on your own. Putting in this screw is easy. This one, and this one, and this one. But what happens is when you try to do this one, I did have to get some help. What we did was we squeezed this portion together so I could get that final screw in. Whether I did this one last or this one last, you have to kind of get some help because you got to kind of squeeze that box together. You got to squeeze the box together so that you can get the screw in the last hole. Otherwise, it's easily a one-person job. So now to put them in the boat.